Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about something that doesn't get mentioned a lot in spiritual circles. What happens when two people, both spiritually gifted, both deeply sensitive, both neurodivergent, try to love each other, but don't yet know how to love themselves? What happens when your so-called twin flame is masking, hiding, trying to survive in a world that wasn't built for her wiring? You see, it took me a while to realize this, but the biggest communication breakdown isn't emotional immaturity. It was neurodivergence. Let's tap in and talk about this. See, here's what most people don't understand about these spiritual connections. It's not always about the divine masculine meets the divine feminine, and they both ride off into the sunset for a happily ever after. Sometimes it's about two neurodivergent souls who mirror each other's deepest fears and unspoken pain. You might have thought you were triggering each other's childhood wounds, but what if it was something much deeper? What if your presence made her feel so seen, so exposed, so spiritually naked that running felt safer than staying put? So why did she run? She wasn't just running from you. She was running from her wiring. You see, when you're autistic or neurodivergent, especially as a woman, you learn how to perform just to survive. You mirror others, you mask, you fake normal. These women learn how to disappear in plain sight. But you saw right through that. You felt her even when she said nothing. You heard her pain even in her silence. With no mask on, you still loved her. And this, it scared the hell out of her. Not because she didn't love you, but because she didn't believe that she could be fully seen and still be fully loved. Now let's talk about the communication breakdown. You see, you two weren't misaligned. You were just speaking two different languages, from an overloaded nervous system that didn't know how to regulate in the presence of each other. You see, you were asking her to open up. She was asking for space to breathe. You were offering her clarity. She was drowning in confusion. You were built to fix and protect. She was built to adapt and escape. This isn't dysfunction. That was neurodivergent collision. So what was the spiritual purpose? Maybe you weren't meant to be forever. Maybe you were meant to be the catalyst, the code breaker, the one that helped her see her truth beneath the survival patterns. And maybe she did the same for you. Because when a divine mirror enters into your life, the mirror doesn't reflect who you are at your best. The mirror reflects who you are when you're raw. When the roles are stripped, when the shadow is cast, when your programming screams, am I safe to be this real? So if you've been beating yourself up, if you've been feeling like you've ruined something sacred, if you've been stuck in shame or regret because you couldn't make it work, let me say this clearly. Please stop. You're not broken. You're not unlovable. You're not the villain. You're neurodivergent. You're highly intuitive, and you're coded differently. And maybe, just maybe, she was too. This isn't about blaming. This isn't about trying to go back. It's about understanding what really happened so that you can finally let go with grace. Because this wasn't just about a failed relationship. This was about two sacred codes colliding to awaken what could no longer stay asleep. You weren't just in love. You were both trying to survive your own minds inside of a soul contract that neither of you fully understood until now. If you know someone that's on the spectrum that can use this video right now, please share this with them. Please subscribe and like to keep up with more content on holistic wellness, transformation, and healing. As always, own your energy, walk your path. Until next time, I'm sending you all so much love and light. Take care, my friends.